So it's been a while since I have talked about bots. And honestly, part of that might be because I haven't really felt like I needed to, or there was no need to make another one. So I had planned this specific video months in advance as a kind of like, what is the bot situation like now type of video, or like a how it's going type thing, like an update. So today's finally the day we're going to be doing that. But before we get into it, I just want to let you guys know that a bunch of people watching right now aren't actually subscribed. So if that is you, I'd really appreciate you clicking the button. It's free and you can change your mind later. Yes, I stole that from Dream. Anyway, the bots. So basically during the summer, Valve was making a lot of changes to the game pretty much almost every week, it felt like, that stopped the bots from being able to do a certain exploit that they had discovered because Valve had changed what they were doing the week before. So it was like the bots were doing something, Valve was stopping them, then they were finding something else they can do, and Valve was stopping them again. And that went on for a little while until both of them just kind of, it felt like both teams just gave up. But there was one specific change that a lot of people were very angry about. And that was the fact that Valve took away a free-to-play's ability to use text or voice chat, since a lot of the bots that were going on at the time were free-to-play accounts, so it was disabled to try and stop the bots from spamming the chat with hate speech and basically get all of the negative press away from Valve, because there were articles being written about TF2 being infested by racist bots and Valve not doing anything about it. So obviously they didn't want that. And this was a couple of months ago, and free-to-plays still can't actually use the voice or the text chat, and some bots still can. There are bots that are still able to clear the text chat and fill it with pretty much whatever they want to, albeit this is much rarer than it used to be, which makes me think that some of the bot hosters are just using, you know, pay-to-play accounts, or accounts they might have stolen in the past who were pay-to-play. I have no idea, but these accounts can type, and they're using it to spam. I haven't seen a lot of racist messages in the chat anymore, just kind of bots filling the chat and posting something really dumb at the end of it. I don't know. But there's no doubt in my mind that if I'm seeing certain bots actually fill up the whole chat or whatever, then there's still probably going to be some bots out there just being racist. Now, I did want this video to be a super positive, oh, I haven't seen a bot in ages type of video, because in my experience, I haven't really been running into bots that much anymore, it feels like. I don't know if I'm getting lucky or somehow I'm managing to avoid them, which seems just impossible. But I haven't seen too many bots since the Twilight Sparkle ones, which overtook the servers for like a day or 2 days. But it kind of feels like now that some of the problems that Valve fixed back in the summer, like bots swapping names with somebody else, for example, have come back a tiny bit in certain bots that show up for like a day or two, then disappear again. Like there were some bots imitating names of people in servers that I was in, but I only saw that a couple of times and then it sort of stopped again now. So this whole like bot situation is so weird. It doesn't make much sense to me, but it kind of feels like when Valve have been updating the game, they've almost like reverted some of the changes that they made specifically for the bots, almost by accident. I mean, that might just be me that's noticed that, or, you know, I could just be going absolutely mental. I've got no idea. I still want to believe, though, that Valve is working on fixing the bots and trying to remove them, because if there is a major update coming out anytime soon, which I'm not sure there even is, they will need to get rid of the bottom problem first. Because if Valve don't remove all of the bots before they release a big update, which would be the biggest update TF2 would have gotten since Jungle Inferno, they'd have a Jungle Inferno situation again where that update would be ruined for a lot of people. I don't know if you remember, but Jungle Inferno on the first day it came out just didn't work. You couldn't actually join a server most of the time, which is why a lot of my early Jungle Inferno videos were in an item test server, because I could only host my own. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that if you don't remove the bots first, the bots will destroy and absolutely ruin and crush and basically set on fire whatever the major update is, if there is one, which we don't know if there is or not. I mean, I hope there is, but I don't have like super high hopes for anything coming out super soon. But obviously, I don't want to see bots ruin a major update, or I don't really want to see bots, I guess. I want TF2 to be successful. I want the game to be huge. I want it to keep growing and getting bigger, because I think it has the potential to do that. I definitely think TF2 can become like a very big game. Fixing the bots would be like the first step in doing that. But if Valve is working on a major update that doesn't include a bot fix, or have a bot fix that comes out just before it, then I can guarantee you that that update will be ruined. I also saw a screenshot of somebody who was in a server where most of the people in it were bots. There was like 7 bots with one name, 7 bots with another name, and I don't think I can see stuff like that and then sit here saying, oh yeah, the bots are gone, everything's fine because, you know, these servers still happen. I feel like there's a bunch of ways that bots just join servers. They either join it when the map gets changed and a bunch of people leave, or when you're queuing with friends, a lot of the time you'll find other parties of bots, which sucks because if you just want to play with your friends, then you have a higher chance of finding bots. Valve really need to fix this. Anyway, that is going to do it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you click the like button down below and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, make sure you follow my Twitch. I'm not really doing like a push for partner or anything like that, but I have been streaming a lot over there and I love hanging out with people in my streams. So if you want to come and watch me, the link in the description. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching and I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. Goodbye.